From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Hunter is out there with Brown, and it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo on front. Ferguson out there with Paul, and it's Bailey in at the 3, the small forward. Looking at the long season ahead, Brent, as a veteran player, what are some of the habits that keep your body going strong, staying healthy?
Teams have really gotten hip to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do, I think, is the most important thing. Star guys who get into practice and are on the court for 50 minutes to an hour every day so that there's a rhythm that they can keep and the teammates can keep up along with them on the floor. That's what's about for those guys. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance.
Now, here is Gallinari. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Bailey misses. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Ball finds Adams. So here's Gallinari. Adams, the pass to Gallinari. That one drops for him.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
Pass to Hunter. Back to James. He can't get that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
2 on the clock. Gallinari, again the Thunder score.
Gallinari so hard to guard from the mid-range area because of his quick first step to the hoop, but you can't play too far off him or he'll do just that, burn you with the J.
Now here's James. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Hunter, the pass to Davis. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. You take a look at Brown. 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Here's Ferguson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Love that D from Davis. Rises up and swats that shot away.
Kick out to Adams. From outside the arc. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Adams. Paul's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Well, Kevin, his strategy defensively is about containing them in transition. He wants his guys to try and control the pace and the tempo. Turn this game into a little bit more of a half-court defensive contest. It's a tall order, but that's what he wants. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Adams. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals. Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Paul passes to Adams. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rebounded by McGee.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And every season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams on the glass.
Just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball.
Here's Bailey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Shot from 12. He doesn't hit that one. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Now, here is Gallinari. He had 15 points last out. Oh, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Cuts off the pass. Shot from the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Brown. Second chance shot. McGee finds Brown. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here now the Thunder. And here is Paul. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And Adams with the slam.
There is some fluidity for a guy that size in Steven Adams. He's a legitimate option rolling to the basket.
Here's James. The 10-footer finds the target. The Thunder leading by 5. Paul surveying the floor. Over Hunter. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Brown outside. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers from Chris Paul. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Back to Gallinari. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. And the pass to Hunter. Back to James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this, loves to attack the rim.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Free throw drops for James. Brent, certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought 2 ways. The point guard who has the ball in his hands. Finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Yes. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys. And it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant. Throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball. Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gaps. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams, and there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Passes to Diallo. Here's Schroeder. The Thunder with another miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
James. It's good. This game is all even. James has got 7 points in the game.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Diallo. Now Adams. And Davis sends it back.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Adams. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 2nd in blocks, 8th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Now, here's Schroeder. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Over Hunter, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Making the defense look silly right there. Sick handles. As a result, court opens up, and he converts the easy one.
James outside. The shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. Now, here's Diallo. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Schroeder. And that one, good. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
The floater is such a deceptive and unguardable shot. You can understand why Schroeder elects to go with it there. Sweet looking on the dip.
And that one's good. Hunter. The Thunder shooting just 35% to start the game. Now Schroeder, he has 6. Over to the left wing. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
You hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits. What they like to do gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Brown, then there's Howard, and it's Caruso in at the point guard.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Now here's James. The pass to Brown. Here's Davis. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Oklahoma City, right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, Greg, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. So you know he's going to live in the paint.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Brown finds James. Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive rebound. Brent, do you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year. Not in any given game. So it's very, very,
no kidding.
Very, very minimal what happens. But what I like is that players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
Or strategy. Here's Bailey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Schroeder outside, lock at 6. Oh, for Reed in position.
Nice decision making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Caruso, the pass to Bull. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Unblockable shot unless they get a bigger man on him, and I'm looking at the roster sheet, Kevin. I don't see anybody bigger.
Ferguson's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Bull.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Plenty of space. Here's Brown. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And talking about Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bol's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. 7-point differential. Schroeder passes to Fareed. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Bol. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bol's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Bol. Oklahoma City moving it around. Schroeder, right side. Gallinari wide open. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Passes it to James. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Schroeder. He has 6. And they call an illegal screen here. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Lakers, number 1. The Thunder in 4th.
Both of these clubs love to play up-tempo. That's how they win. These are the games that fans love because of the non-stop action.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's James. He's got 16. Here's Davis. Paul grabs the board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's James following the basket by Chris Paul. One-on-one fast break. 14 feet away. Bailey misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Under trailing by 9. To the inside. Gallinari fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
If you're gonna foul Gallo, make sure you really foul Gallo. Big mistake by the defense there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's James, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And here's Brown outside. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Paul for 3, connects from 3-point range. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
There's Brown with the 3. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The shot's good from Paul.
And they're shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Alex Caruso. James, the pass to Davis. And James throws it down.
Sharing the basketball, Anthony Davis can do more than just score. Such an all-around special threat.
Thunder trailing by 6. Oh, the lob to Gallinari, and he lays in the alley-oop.
A nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now here's James. He's got 18. It's Davis on the wing. Over Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Rondo dishes to Brown. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Paul.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. Here's Gallinari. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Paul. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that one, good. And it's 7 points for Anthony Davis.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Ferguson kicks to Gallinari. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Pass to McGee. Back to Rondo. Dishes to Brown. Over Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 9. The jump hook uses the glass to drop it in. Paul's got 14.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
And they double up James. Here's Davis. Paul grabs the board. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
Gilgeous Alexander, fantastic concentration.
James kicks to Brown. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Gallinari. And stolen by James. Here's Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
First one falls for him.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Lakers also making some changes. Bowl, he's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Hunter subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Gallinari. He's got 13.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Hunter with it. Kuzma outside and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Schroeder outside. 1 second left and no good on the last second attempt this time. And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and the score began to tilt in their favor. It's now a 7-point lead for them here at the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man drop, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. And well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Ferguson out there with Paul, and it's Bailey in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. There's Gallinari with the 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
Now here's Hunter. Gallinari covering. Bull, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Paul. Bull making his last shot. They shot by Paul, no good.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Adams has got 7 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Lets it go from 14, and he nails the jumper. Bulls got 4 this quarter. And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
Now, here's Bull. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Steps back and fires. Thunder with the rebound. It's tipped. Gallinari passes to Paul. Back to Gallinari. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bulls got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Here's Hunter. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Bull. It counts, and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Kenneth Faried's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one falls for Bull.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
It looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Under trailing by 7. Paul, no one around him. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, the defense has to stay up on Chris Paul. When he sees separation, he's going to find an angle to get you.
And Howard has it in the corner. Stolen. Now the pass to Ferguson. Here's Bailey, guarded by Bradley. And Faried kicks to Ferguson. Down low, down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Good D by Howard. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now, here's Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Green, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Now here's Adams. He has 7, kicks it to Schroeder. Shot on the wing, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
and I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That's tipped and stolen by Howard. Inside, and the dunk by Bull.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Fareed outside, and stolen by Bull. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Diallo, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Terrence Ferguson. Now, here's Howard. To the middle. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Thunder trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Fareed. And here's Schroeder. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the shot goes in. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Hunter. That one misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously, and I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Now here's Adams. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Schroeder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
Here's Hunter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Diallo has to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now, here's Hunter. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Hicks checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Hunter. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Schroeder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. And stolen by Kuzma. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Nobody near Schroeder, and the Thunder another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Hicks can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup missed. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Steven Adams. 5th in field goal percentage, 8th in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Molinari, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Hicks. Davis comes in for Hunter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. Davis, the pass to Rondo. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball.
Outstanding speed by Gallinari. He sees the opportunity, and the easy score takes advantage.
Outside Rondo. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Here's Davis. High quality look, and he sinks it. Davis has got 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That's good from Schroeder.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
Schroeder hits them both. Lakers leading by 4. There's the pass to Davis. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Rondo finds Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
And he's good on the second. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Davis against Gallinari. The dish to Adams. Passes it to Diallo. Off target from three-point range.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Davis looking for an opening. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
#1 pick overall in the draft, coming out of Kentucky, and it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Brown, and it's McGee in at the 5. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Rondo. James kicks to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Gallinari passes to Schroeder. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallo tonight really thinking his game and knocking down a lot of shots.
James has a 2-pointer. And the dunk by James.
Oftentimes when the stakes are raised, you go to your favorite move. We know he's very comfortable around the rim.
Here's Schroeder. trying to free himself up. Not as good, in the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Back to Rondo. Pass to McGee. Right side Davis. Shot clock at 5 and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gallinari.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Bailey's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Releases. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
James, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Rondo. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Can't guard Rondo lightly. Even from inside, he's capable of finding a way to get to a shooting window and score.
The pass to Adams. Here's Ferguson. Back to Gallinari. Feeds to Adams. The shot will not fall. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And the dunk by James.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gallinari outside. Throw the lob to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
When you give Gallinari room like that, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Rondo. Passes it to Brown. Outside for Rondo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And stolen by James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good. James under trailing by 10. Here's Paul, and Davis sends it back. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Evan?
They get it back. Paul for 3. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Davis kicks to James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Adams. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gallinari.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 14. Ball outside. Pass to Ferguson to stop the run. It's good from long range.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Here's James. He dishes it to Davis. It's stolen by Adams. Ferguson for three. No good on that one.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown the pass to McGee, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop it. Here's Ferguson. Pass to Bailey. And here's Gallinari outside. Good on the triple. Gallinari's got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. Bradley against Paul. Bradley passes to James. And they double up James. And here's Bradley from three. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Ferguson. Paul right side. Shoots over Bradley. And it's Paul missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's James. Brown trying to free himself up. James with the bucket. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Adams finds Gallinari. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
James looking around. McGee trying to break free. James the pass to Davis. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
I don't know how you contest AD's jump shot. I mean, look how tall he is and where he shoots it from. Nobody's bothering that.
Here's Gallinari. Shoots over Bradley. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. That free throw good from Gallinari. And the Lakers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Gallinari hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And they double up James. Davis kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And Paul over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Ferguson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ferguson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Paul with the ball. To the inside. Adams, the pass to Gallinari. It's stolen by Davis. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Paul. And that one's good. Hunter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Paul. Lock at 6. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Hunter, the pass to McGee. James outside. The pass to Davis. From deep. Offensive rebound. Passes to Hunter. Back to Davis. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. .107 left in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. Brown, good. Brown's got 23.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Davis there to force the issue on that shot.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. He hits the second from the line. And here's Diallo. Pass to Nader. Diallo with it. James covering. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Chan. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. James, the pass to Brown. It's Davis on the wing. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.